Let's
Share.
let's get to some gallery. Take it away, Matt.
All right. First up tonight is our own Safety Sue. Hey Sue, what
Hey,
you got to
guys.
show us?
Well, I decided to go in the shop yesterday, and since it's been a while since I figured I'd practice on bottle stoppers. There's the first one, and I burned it in a couple of places, but there's the first bottle stopper, and this is the second bottle stopper.
Oh, very good.
I
Very
I
nice.
also prepared blanks so that I could start mass producing a bunch of ornaments to take to level up so people can practice their iridescent painting similar to this. So I'll be painting them black and the creativity goes to the students.
There you
And that's
go.
before they do their regular project
Sounds good. And that's going to be where level up.
at level up.
Outstanding.
Looking forward to it.
So am I, Dewey. So am I.
Can't wait.
All right, thank you, Sue. What else we got, Matt?
Well, next up is Dewey. Hey Dewey.
Well, here's my contribution to the challenge.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
That'll work.
Nice.
Nice.
that looks
And,
good, Dewey.
And
How much is that turned? How much is that carved and cut?
this is all laser stuff here, and the rest of it's just turned. And I'm trying to get my light to come on here. It's got a little light in it.
That's
There it is.
kind of like what
There you
Doug
go.
wanted to show us last week.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
with the windows. With the windows, yeah.
Yep.
so that was done inside out. That's inside out turning.
Mm-hmm. Looks
Ah.
great, Dewey.
Oh,
Looks
that's
good.
a lot of fun. That's a
Inside
lot of
out.
fun doing that. It's a lot of fun doing that.
I'm gonna
Like
turn
one
on the light a little bit. Maybe you can.
It was
Hold
better
on a
before. It was better before.
There you go. Yeah, it
There.
looks great,
Can you
Dewey.
can
I
you
got
turn
some
it
patina on
sideways?
it. I got
Can you
some
turn it
patina on
sideways? Dewey, can you
Like
turn it
this?
sideways? There you go. Yeah.
So those are 4 pieces inside out.
Yes, if you'll look here, let me see if I can get it right here. You can
There we
see.
there you see it. Yep.
You can see the
Yep. Yep.
what it was is I had some kiln dried maple 2x6s, and so I glued them all together to make the blank. And so it, and then I turned the blank. Of course, these were on the inside, and then when you turn them out, they get on the outside. But you'll notice over here how that's round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was part of that was on the what was actually turned. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. So, and then same thing here. These were on the inside. Of course, I tapered them in the but so anyway, that's
very good.
That's the
Looks good.
That's my
Great job, Dewey.
Well, thank
That's
you.
fantastic.
Make sure you get a picture of that to the editor so we can have our square turning issue.
Yep, I'll get it to him. No problem. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dewey.
Thank you,
Great,
Dewey.
man. Great.
Next up is Roger Wallum. Hey, Roger.
Hello. Okay, I thought I would try something for the square turning.
That'll work.
Ooh,
Oh, look at that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's a piece of
I have no clue what kind
wood.
of wood it is.
Oh,
Something
okay.
I bought like, I don't know, 15 years ago. I just needed something square, so I just grabbed it.
Did you hollow it out?
It's not really hollowed. I drilled it about 5 inches down.
Oh, okay. There we go.
yeah.
And I didn't quite get it squared. Or when I chucked it, it wasn't quite squared. There's a bigger lip here than there is there.
Yeah. So it was a little
I
bit
can
of a
always sand
rectangle.
it down, but
It was a little bit
I
of
ain't
a
gonna worry
rectangle,
about it. It ain't going anywhere.
right?
That's a nice piece. I saw
Looks
it
good.
on Facebook the other day. It looked pretty.
I guess I have no clue what the wood is.
But it looks
like
good.
beech almost.
Looks good,
Looks
Roger.
like beech
Maybe some
beech
kind of
almost.
elm. Maybe some kind of elm.
I
Well,
don't
elm
think
has
elm.
elm has a
Nothing like
distinctive
the elm
grain
I got
pattern.
here anyway.
Elm has a distinctive grain pattern. It doesn't look like that. It might
On
be
this side, you
beech or
can sort
something
of,
like that.
Oh,
I know it's hard to
looks like
see
a
it,
pretty
but
wood.
it's got like waves in the grains and stuff. So I don't know. It's
Very
different.
cool.
Yeah, it looks good. Good
Yep.
grain.
Nice work, Roger. Thank you.
Mhm.
Next up is Patrick. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Pat.
I've been all over the place this week. This is a piece of black locust,
Nice.
and the bark wouldn't stay on it, so I scorched the rim of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see.
There's the
I like it.
bottom.
Really nice. I like turning that type of bowl.
This is a piece of sweet gum,
Wiggum.
and I tried to kind of antique it, so I put iron acetate on it and sanded it back, just about all the way back to the wood, but it's still dark.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
it looks great.
Mhm. I like your turning. Go
I
on,
like
man.
how it's I like how it's Swigum marbles. It's that iron acetate.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's the
Yeah,
bottom.
looks good.
That's nice.
Then I turned another propeller.
Ooh,
Yes, you did.
Ooh, that thin.
That's thin.
I'll bet that was a great
Holy
sound.
cow.
That's just under 2 millimeters.
Well,
Wow.
Wow.
how,
I'm
it looks like it
I-
would definitely hurt if you had your fingers on the wrong side.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you kind of had to stay away from the wings.
Yeah.
They will slack you. But I
That's
thought it was
yeah.
pretty
That's
pretty
just
piece of
that's just
wood.
a great
Oh, it's
turning.
gorgeous.
That's
It's
just a
gorgeous
great
wood.
turning.
lumber. All
Kind
I
of
can
wood is
say,
it?
Sweet gum.
Swigum.
all I can say, Patrick, is you're a brave person.
I like a challenge.
That is
Yeah.
one. That is one.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
showing,
Bacon
that's
squares?
making us all look bad. You turn in a piece of paper like that.
Yeah,
I
really.
know, right?
Anybody can do it. All you got to do is try.
Yeah.
Every time I
We'll
get something that
practice.
thin, everything goes exploding.
Yeah, that wasn't wood. That
I
was
know,
papyrus.
And then I turned I
Oh
think
wow.
this is a piece of hickory
Wow.
Oh
and
my
pierced it.
goodness.
That's gorgeous.
That is
Look at
awesome.
that.
How did you come up with the pattern? I mean, did you have to put a laser or something on it to come up with a pattern because it's so
No, I just marked it on the indexer, 24 indexes,
okay.
and then measured down approximately the same distance and drew a circle all the way around each one, and then commenced the carving.
Well, I took you a minute or two to do that.
I worked on it a couple of days.
And he did that in between cheesy biscuits. Didn't take long.
Yeah.
I couldn't carve that straight.
That's beautiful.
I
Yeah,
can't turn them in
that-
thin.
That is so inspiring. That's so inspiring. I mean, I'm gonna get into it.
I'm going to
That
make an
is just
editorial
beautiful.
call.
Just
That
beautiful.
qualifies as squares.
JJ
got
wants it. JJ really wants it in the newsletter.
Qualifies as squares.
Well, his
Yeah,
wing bowl qualifies as a rectangle.
Yeah,
You'll get-
carving a square with it's kind of
But-
different.
But you got to get it thin. How thick is that? That's not very thick, is it?
It's about 2 millimeters, maybe a
Yeah.
Oh,
little over.
gosh.
It's okay,
And-
JJ. You can put it in the next newsletter.
Right.
I will.
You put it in both of them.
That's
I'll-
square.
I'll send you a picture. You can put it wherever.
Beautiful work. Beautiful
That's
work,
crazy.
Patrick.
Yes,
it is.
What,
Really,
Pat,
Absolutely
what-
gorgeous.
Pat, what'd you use to cut it with? For doing the carving?
The Master Carver Pro with bit
Straight
that
cutter
I got.
or a burr?
It's I got it from MDI Carving. It's a straight cutter, but it's a
Okay.
spiral. It's a spiral.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I was thinking. Was
it's a
some type of
piercing.
straight
It's a
up
piercing
cut.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a piercing bit.
Okay.
Okay. Those
And
work
then-
really well. Yeah.
And then I came back with I think it was 150 grit diamond straight burr and cleaned everything up.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Very cool. Very cool.
That looks good. It's really, really, really good. I wish
Just,
I
you know.
had the. I wish I could be that precise.
Very inspiring. Can't wait to meet you.
I'm just
Yes.
trying to get them that thin so I could attempt to pierce them.
Yeah, really.
This
When I
takes a
get one
little
that thin,
practice, but
when
I
I get one
really-
that thin, it was by accident.
Ah,
I get
I
them
enjoy
almost that thin and
turning-
they tend to explode on me.
I enjoy turning thin stuff, but a lot of projects you don't want them thin. So once in a while, I just say I'm gonna turn something thin for a special project, and most of the time it's for piercing.
Yeah, what tool did you use to turn it that thin?
Half-inch bowl gauge.
Right.
Did you
And
do
just-
any
just-
shear scraping on it?
Yeah, some shear scraping, but I would turn like a half-inch and get it down to the thickness I want, and go another half-inch and leave the bulk in the middle to support it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
That's the way.
once you take that
Yeah.
center right, this becomes very flexible, and then we'll
Mhm.
move.
Keep
And if you-
attempting that.
If you look real close, it's moved a little bit from drying.
Yeah.
And when you turn thin like that, it dries while you're turning. By the time you're finished with it, it's almost dry.
Yeah. Does it warp? Has it ever warped on you whenever you're doing that?
Yeah, sometimes, but like I said, if you take a little bit at a time, most of the time when it warps out here, you don't come back to it.
Yeah.
You just work your way to the bottom in small increments.
Well, do you sand as you do increment and sand that one increment? Is that the way you sand it, or do you wait till it's done to sand it all?
I wait till it's done to sand, and if it warps too much, I'll sand it stationary, either by hand or power sand it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Very
beautiful.
cool.
It is. It's
Beautiful
really
work.
pretty
Beautiful
piece.
work, Patrick.
You know,
Really
the thing
pretty.
is, I learned a lot from Patrick just by asking questions. You know?
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
No, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
I ain't got a whole lot of knowledge, but I'm willing to share it.
Well,
You got
You
more
do-
than you think you do.
you
Yeah.
do some amazing stuff that some of us has never tried, you know, so it's good to pick your brain.
Well, I'm glad to help, and hope somebody gets something out of it.
Yeah, we do.
Very cool.
And
Very cool. We do. Yeah.
look forward to sharing even more at Level Up in September.
Right?
All right.
But that's it for me this week.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you,
That's
Patrick.
great.
Beautiful work.
Thank you.
Next up is Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
I gotta follow that.
You do. Somebody has to. Somebody has to.
I made
That
a
ain't me.
little live edge bowl. I've made
Pretty.
several birch bowls and tried live edge. This is the first one to keep the bark.
Cool.
Nice.
Looks good.
I
Nice.
like it.
Birch bark doesn't stay on that well. Yeah, very
No,
nice
no.
work.
And this is an old piece. I was surprised it stayed.
Very nice.
And then I got a couple more salt pepper shakers.
Ooh,
This is
there we go.
Duckberry's
Nice.
style.
They look nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, they are.
Now, like 2 weeks ago when I showed a couple, I'd said I used electrical knockouts. You can buy aluminum electrical knockouts. They're not all galvanized
Cool.
Okay.
because salt will eat galvanized,
Yep, sure
Yeah, it
will.
will. It will. It
Yep.
will.
and
yeah.
it ain't good for you.
No.
No.
And then 2 more.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Mhm.
Wood type.
That's mystery wood. That's it. Start when I looked it up. It went by the bark. It said it was hackberry, and then somebody else that I know seen it said that ain't no hackberry. But then it also says it might be dogwood or walnut. I lean towards the walnut.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
walnut
walnut
would be
from
my
here,
guess.
yeah.
I stole
Yeah.
it out of my son-in-law's fire pit.
Okay.
A great big piece.
You're going to go to hell.
He said I could have it.
Uh-huh.
That's all I had.
Well, thank you,
very
Charlie.
good.
That's very nice work. Next up is Al. Hey, Al.
How's everyone doing?
Here.
First of
Good,
all,
good.
first of all, my grandson likes to do stuff too. Here's his turtle. Here's his face. He got he got a just a paper plate, cut it, made a little hump in it, and he glued the feet on it. I don't know, maybe I could show that. I don't know,
Future woodworker.
What happened to the
Paper
tail?
is wood.
he's
What
playing
happened to his
around.
tail?
He likes it, you know.
Where's the tail at, Al?
Yeah, you know what? I said that earlier. I said, "Where's the tail at?" But it wasn't there. Thanks for bringing that up. Now here's the piece that I'm gonna submit for the $25,000 prize for Doug's square thing.
Square challenge.
So it's $25,000 prize, right? And
Yeah, sure.
I've got a captured ring. I kept it square. If you can see close, I tried to do some
Texturing.
texture,
Yeah.
but I don't have a texture tool. I did that with a butter knife.
Okay.
That'll work.
Yeah. Tatter
That'll
tool.
work.
And
Tatter tool.
I carved the wings in, and got it all taken care of there, and I left the base square. $25,000, it could go a long way. So
What
good.
what's
I
the
bet
shine?
burn something then.
I think
didn't
you
hear
got
that.
that wrong. It was
That's a lot of new tools.
25,000 pesos.
What makes the shine?
Yeah. Right, Charlie?
I actually it's been hot. It's been hot. So I've been doing the Dane thing without putting it on the dashboard of the car. Past couple days. Today was like 100 and something. So it was 2 coats of wipe on poly. No, yeah, 2 coats of wipe on poly, and then 4 coats of lacquer.
There you go.
It's
Wipe on
shiny.
lacquer.
Looks
And,
shiny.
So is it
Well,
25,000?
You got your name up on the list for that 25 grand there, man.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can, Doug. You know what? You give me a friggin' heart attack. So, now, talking about what Dewey just showed, inside out turning. I've shown this in the past. And I'm going to try to put something together. But here is a vase on a table, and if you can see the legs, yes, this is the inside out turning. You can see the 4 pieces. As soon as I wasn't going to show this. This is something I made years ago. But as soon as Dewey showed it, it's and if you see how he had his feet, it was just like maybe this, but like this was made the way he did his whole piece. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we understand. Yep, we get it. Yep.
You know, I mean, it's so cool and it's so friggin' easy. It's so friggin' easy to do. You know, but
That's
yeah, I
that's a
ran over
nice
to the
that's a nice
shop and,
piece,
and
Al.
The only thing is when it is putting the original turning, you got to have all the pieces together. You can't glue them together, so you got to have some way to hold all those pieces together while you're turning them.
yes, I mean, I have made I don't have it here, but like for instance, I have just something sitting here that I have a tenant. I'm just a block of wood. I have a tenant on it. But yes, you would probably get a router and you would make a square piece, two of them, and clamp them together. And that's how. I mean, that's how. If you look on YouTube and it's called simply Vase on a Table, it's an 8-minute, 11-second video. And Vase on a Table, I've watched it probably 60 times. And it's so simple, and you'll just have a blast attempting this. You'll have a blast attempting it. It's really simple.
What I did on this piece was I used turner's tape to tape the pieces together, but then I wrapped them all together with you can buy tape that's fiberglass reinforced and wrap around it. Really,
that's
really good.
really strong.
That
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
that stuff will stay there forever.
Yeah.
I've tried duct tape before, but it has a tendency to come off.
I mean, the first time around, I had everything glued up with a piece of newspaper in between it. That's how I did it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
if you guys recall that when I did the inside out ornament demo for the club, I used computer paper and glued it between.
Yeah.
There's a couple of ways to
tried that.
There's a couple ways to skin that cat.
Yeah. As soon as I saw Dewey show that, I said, "Oh my God, here's a simple thing." And really, Vase on a Table, an 8-minute, 11-second video, and you'll watch it 20 times. You'll like, wow, that's that easy. Believe me, Vase on a Table. Look it up.
Vase on Table.
Yep. Everybody have a good night. Everybody be good.
Yep.
Thank you, Al. Good work.
I'll be
Good
careful.
to see those pieces.
Hey,
Next up is Tim.
$25,000.
Next up is Tim. Hey.
Hey, good evening, everybody. So was out in the shop and I did a great video demo last week on a 2-part vase. So I made a 2-part jar. And
okay. I liked it.
The brass powder in here, brass ring, is actually brass powder, and that's literally at the joint. You can see that the grain match was almost spot on for the most part.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
in there is coffee grounds and some brass powder to give you a little shine, outline, and contrast, and then the turquoise inlays, and then for the lid, very similar, and it's got that nice pop.
Nice.
So anyway, it could be used as a vase or a jar. When I bring the blank level up, they'll be about 1 foot long and about 4 inches wide. So you're not going to be able to make something quite as big as this. We'll talk about, and we'll do the 2-part vase. And then you'll have enough wood left over. If you want to put a lid on, you can make a lid for your vase or your jar, however you want to do it. But so that's what's going on. And anyway, a lot of fun.
Very good.
This piece was the bottom isn't quite finished. The piece, as you see, was a pain in the rump because that pit, that core in there, which it's not in any of the blanks I'm bringing up to level up. This was a log about 6 or 8 inches in diameter, and the whole thing's about 5.5 by about 11 tall. So anyway, that's all I got. Anybody have any?
Very good, Tim.
Can't wait to do that, Tim. Can't wait to do that.
All right, looking forward to it.
Thanks, Tim.
Yep.
Next up is Bambi. Hey, Bambi. Hey, Steve.
Bambi, Steve.
Hello. I don't know if you guys I saw this on the news a month or so ago. There was a giraffe in Texas named Gracie, and she got out
Yep.
and wandered around for 2 weeks, and then they found her.
Yep.
I just thought it was kind of cute, so I made my own version of Gracie.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
that's so cool.
Nice.
Cool.
That is
I
cool.
like it.
That light up. Yep, she's made out of cherry. Her little horns are zebra wood, and then her ears are leather, and her tail is leather with a little bit of embroidery thread on it. And then I burned all the spots.
Cute.
Nice.
That is
That's
That's
cute.
pretty. That's pretty.
That's adorable.
It
I
is.
like it.
He's happy.
that
Yeah.
is
Very cool.
Wow,
Very cool.
that's all I've got this week.
Well, actually,
Thanks,
it
Bambi.
looks very similar to a giraffe. I mean, it's very. I mean, you got
That-
it made.
I was hoping it would look like a giraffe.
It does. I mean, you have the
Yeah.
angles of the ears and everything just right.
Yeah.
Yep, your eyes are still good.
Yeah.
I can see you trying one of. I can see you trying one of those, Al.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. There's another
Looks
challenge.
good.
Isn't that something, you guys?
Very nice, Bambi. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Yep.
All right. Really, have a good night.
Next up is Todd. Hey, Todd.
Hello.
Hey, Todd.
Todd.
Okay. So, boy, I've missed a few weeks, and I feel like I've missed a lot.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, right. So I made this little
Okay, go away.
this little box.
Go away.
Did a little embellishing around the side there with the Sorby texturing tool or whatever, and then oh goodness, in the lid there, if you can see it.
Go away.
Yep.
Did some inside the lid.
Yep.
Hollowed this out. Oh man.
It's a nice piece. Nice piece, Todd.
Try
That's
tilting it
horrible.
to get
What's going
some.
on
Try
there?
tilting it to get
can't,
some light on the back of it. There you go.
Can't see the laser pecker work there, so I had to move. Let's see.
Yeah, there we go. Laser pecker work.
Yeah, this
Yay.
thing was sort of supposed to be for a challenge from Martin Simon Smith's Woodturning 360 group for having something that was metal or looked like metal, and so I airbrushed on there. That's some bronze something or another. I don't know where I got it. But so this has been sitting here for a couple of weeks waiting to go. And, you know, this texturing on the side, every week for a long time, Billy kept saying, I can't texture. And then Billy's been showing great texturing lately. And I had to do that like 4 times. And I finally got to the point where I couldn't cut it off to redo it anymore. I didn't have enough left. So it's just sort of is what it is.
Looks good though.
It works.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
it looks
There,
good.
Yeah.
So I have another piece to show, and there's a really sort of a short story to go with it, I guess. And I'll show you the piece. It's breadfruit wood or ulu from the ulu tree in Hawaii.
Really?
And let's see if I can get the bottom of it to show here. So I did a little. I did a special little engraving on the bottom. It's hard to see yet. I need to sort of buff around that a little bit because I had put a coat of matte lacquer on it, and so the lasering sort of raised that lacquer a little bit, and so it doesn't look real clear right now. But once that lacquer cures, I'll be able to buff that out a little bit, and I think that that engraving on the bottom will look great. But the significance of this piece is that 3 years ago, Lahaina, town on Maui, burned down in that fire, and there was a tree, and came from this historic tree, which is said to have been from the original grove of breadfruit trees put in there in the 15th century, and this was supposed to be the last living descendant of that original grove, and it stood on the property of the Wai'ola Church in Lahaina, which was the first Christian church established on Maui.
Huh.
And and Emiliano Chavez had been tasked with when that tree burned down and died. The trunk of it was fairly intact for a few feet, and he was able to to harvest the wood from it. And this little piece here came from this was like the third core off of a core that he had cored, and he gave me that little piece, and so I brought it home and
Nice.
turned it. But it has quite a bit of significance because it's the last of that piece. And then the University of Hawaii went to that site where this tree was, because this was the last of it that was surviving it all. And they dug the root structure out of it down to like 12 feet, and they were able to take the root structure and splice things off of it and they've started like 50 siblings or something off of this, and planted 50 new trees that they can reestablish that grove with off
That's good.
Oh, that's
the root
wonderful.
structure
That is cool.
of this. And so it's sort of a special little bowl. I'll
Awesome.
probably take it and put it in my little cabinet there, because my family and I love Maui, and it sort of has a meaning to everybody that if you were aware of what happened with their fire that just devastated the town, this was one of the few things that came out of there that was worth actually using. So, yeah.
Very nice.
Very
Very
nice.
cool. That's
Really,
quite the journey.
really. No. Good history.
That's all I have. So
Yeah,
Thank
good
you
job
for
there, Todd.
thank you for the history, Todd.
yeah, it's thank
cool.
thank Mother Nature.
Yep. And next
Good
up
to
is
have you
Doug.
back.
Hey, Doug.
Hey guys, it is good to see everybody. Last week I was just exhausted when I got home. That's why I wasn't here. So anyway, a couple of quick things to show you. I've shown you this one in the past, but I've been working on getting some finish on it. So it's got a little bit of brightness to it inside and out. Still working on it. It needs another coat or two on the inside and good buffing. Then we can get the tinning off of it.
Was that the walnut piece?
Yes, this is the walnut piece with the gold rope around it.
Right.
Get it. There you go. Hold it still.
Cool. And what are you using for a finish, Doug?
2X, the Rust-Oleum 2X, which somebody that's having some good results from that, I really need some pointers. I struggle. I've been sanding. I had finish in here and I just sanded it back today. I've put 3 or 4 coats on here today, and I'm not going to touch it now until Friday, and I'll sand it back very lightly and put another coat on it, hoping that's going to be the last coat. But it's I'm struggling with the 2X.
I'm not sure how you do it, Doug, but this is how I do it. I spray it light coats about 12 inches or so, 8 to 12 inches away from the piece. And I start spraying before I hit the wood.
Right.
And I make a couple of passes, and then I let it sit for a couple hours before I revisit it, like 2 hours or something.
Sure.
So I'll do a light coat on top, and it's probably dry in 20 minutes or whatever, or less. Right. And then I'll do a light coat on the other side, and put it somewhere where if it gets sticky, it doesn't pick anything up. Like I don't put it on paper, I'll put it on a piece of wood or something, right? And I'm doing all this outside where things are well ventilated, of course.
Right.
And then I'll come back and sand with 320 or 220 or something like that. And then lightly sand, and then apply another coat. And I do it like 4 to 8 times. So until I get to the point.
You don't sound like you're doing much different than what I've been doing. I don't know. I'm going to keep playing with it.
I do much the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'll put a couple of coats on, but I'll wait 20, 30 minutes, make sure it's not tacky, and then denib it with 400 or 600.
Right.
At the very least, lowest. I don't go any lower than that.
Right.
So I'll denib it with 400 or 600. make sure it's nice and clean, and I hit it again. And I'll do that until it's got the finish that it wants. But unlike Matt, I only do one side at a time. So
Right.
I'll have the inside completely done before I turn it over and
Right.
do the outside.
Yeah, I've been doing one side at a time too, but
I'm impatient, so I'll get like I'll get like usually I spray at least 2 coats before I do any sanding. So I get 1 coat on the top, wait half hour, 1 coat on the bottom, wait half hour, another coat on top, wait half hour, another coat on bottom, wait half an hour, and then maybe I'll start the next. I'll let it go for a couple hours before I do the first sanding.
right.
So
Right.
I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'm sure that the folks who are talking about humidity are correct too. So that's
Sure.
a factor.
I have been waiting more than just a couple hours before sanding. Usually it's a minimum of 12, just because I've
Yeah,
had too many layers
won't
that
hurt it.
just peeled back.
Yeah, that won't
yeah,
hurt it.
yeah, it won't hurt. Yeah, you don't want it tacky. You want white dust when you're sanding.
Exactly.
That's what's when you know you're
Exactly.
doing it right.
Yeah.
I've discovered that this 2X is a lot like lacquer in that lacquer is self-healing. What that means is each subsequent coat of lacquer you apply melts the coat below it, and so that they become one contiguous coat, so to speak.
Right.
I've discovered that this 2X is very much like that. So it melts a little bit of the coat under it.
Yep, that's my experience also, and that's how I treat it, Billy. So
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah. It burns in like lacquer does.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that helps a good bit. I'll just keep playing with it. I've got plenty of it to use up before I give up. The other thing I wanted to share with you was my makeup piece from 2 weeks ago. Two
There
weeks
we
ago
go.
was walnut. This is oak, and I had my Easy Wood tools that I normally hollow with. So things turned out a lot better, and this is what I was after. Well, you can see inside there's the oak very clearly. I colored it. I just on a whim yesterday decided let's go ahead and color it. Still have the tenon to remove, but there again, that's some more 2X on there on top of my Salisbury Crafts colors, which I just love those colors.
Yeah, that I loved watching that yesterday. That turned out great. That's a great
Yeah.
design.
Yeah. Now, again, like Rogers, I wasn't dead center. I thought I was, but I may have been center, but I may not have been perfectly square. And so 2 of my windows opened up very evenly, and the other 2 were much smaller. So I took a cut saw burr and enlarged them all and smoothed them all out. So it turns out to be a pretty nice little piece.
Oh yeah, yeah. The photograph will never know
Yep.
the difference.
That's right.
Yeah.
More than one way to skin a cat.
That's right. Get that where you can see how brilliant that blue is.
Yeah.
Oh, that came
That
out
2X
great.
gives it a nice shine too.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What'd you say, Sue?
I said that it looks really great.
Oh,
Beautiful.
thank you. I thought you were going to say something about the grain. That's one thing I like about these colors. It does allow the grain to come through.
Right.
And these are called Salisbury colors?
They're Salisbury Crafts. You set that down and I can grab a bottle so I can show you. And I'll bring these along with me to level up.
Are they like a dye? Is there a spray on dye?
It's more of a dye, yes.
Okay.
The bottles do not come with a sprayer. That's a separate piece. But it's it's just a little white cap. Very simple label. These are non-toxic water-based colors. And so far I've not found a dud. Every color is a nice, bright, true color. So
Yeah.
even the ones that are labeled as airbrush paint, it's more like a dye, allowing the grain to come through. So they work really, really nice.
No, it's
That's
just
it for me
beautiful.
this week. Unless there's other
Yeah,
questions.
sounds good. Hey, Doug, on your lacquer, just keep going with the way you're doing. And
Yeah.
once the humidity bites down a little bit, you'll get back to the same results.
My
My
problem with
opinion.
if it was lacquer, I understand lacquer, the 2X.
Well, up to 2X.
It's just a
Yeah.
little different.
It's a little
And
bit
I get
denser.
mixed results. Some pieces it lays on beautifully. The very next piece, the same wood, I'll get runs where there shouldn't be runs.
I've had the same thing.
Have you? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting used to it. It's just a matter of getting used to it.
Right.
It is. You
right.
got to hold your tongue right.
Right. Stand a certain way. Think about what's Billy doing right now while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You'll have superior results.
Stand on one foot. I
don't
mean,
think y'all can.
It's crazy, but yeah, I agree with
That's
you.
beautiful.
You really can't see it.
Gorgeous. I
There
just
it
love
is.
the turn. The turning is good.
You can see the one solid streak there with it looks dimply on either side of it.
Yeah.
You caught the good center of it, right?
That's that fuzzy looking part, or I've got to wait till at least tomorrow, probably will be Friday, and I'll hit that with some 600. Like we were saying a while ago, just get the white dust. I want it somewhat cured, hit it with 600. Then hopefully I can come back with one, maybe two more light coats, just to finish that up. Then we'll buff it.
There you go. Yeah, you'll get it.
Yep.
Very cool. Thanks, Doug. Nice work.
Thanks, guys.
Inspirational. Next up is Scott from Red Deer.
Hi, everybody. So,
Nice,
Doug,
Scott.
I've got an absolute surefire way of making that 2X work. I took my can over to the garbage can and held my arm out and dropped it in and went and bought some wipe-on poly.
I've got 3 cans. I don't want to do that.
I know. So I got some cottonwood poplars some time ago, and I went over to a friend's and I cored, and these are 2 of the bowls that I got out of it.
It's beautiful.
That is
it's gorgeous.
Great.
Gorgeous. Yeah. And then
Carl.
my wife is working with a lady who does quilting, and I was telling her about seam rippers, and she asked me to make some. I didn't want to buy the kits from William Woodwright, so I just made 3 of them. I had a piece of walnut, so I just made them and drilled the hole and put the cheap little seam ripper in there. And I did 3 of them. I'm pretty happy with them. My wife likes them, so
nice.
Yeah,
and they've
Very
got
nice.
a good
You look comfy in the hand.
yeah. And I finally did what my wife asked, and I put some flat spots on them.
Keep them
so
from rolling.
They don't roll off the table.
How
So
about that?
yeah. And I know I showed this on Facebook, and Patrick, I'm not as brave as you. I am not getting it down to 2 millimeters, Patrick. That's about 4 millimeters. And
You're close.
That's as good as it's going to get.
That's
Well
just
done. Pretty
beautiful.
piece,
Just
Scott.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What kind of wood was that? What kind of wood was that?
Cocobolo.
Oh my!
Wow, that's some
And
crazy color.
Billy had a video where he turned a platter, and I had this Cocobolo for 3 years or so. And I thought, Billy, you've inspired me. And then Patrick with his thin thing and the square, I thought this should work, and I'm pretty pleased with that.
It's pretty.
I wasn't sure what to do with it, but my wife's going to hang it on the front room wall, so I guess I know what's happening. Yeah,
good job.
So,
If you don't
Thank
show
you.
those things to your wife, she can't confiscate them.
you know what?
Make 2.
She's allowed me to buy the lathe and the tools and have the time. So if I don't give her something she likes once in a while, I'm toast.
Right?
I hear you, Scott. I hear you.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Hey,
Amen.
the Lord giveth and the Lord take it away.
Spoken like a true man.
Yep.
I always just made two.
Well, that's
Amen.
beautiful work there, Scott. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And making two, I have no idea what that piece of wood would be like to buy today.
Well, I understand that, but
yeah,
it seemed like every to come in, show the wife something. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'll go make another one.
Yeah, a piece of cocoa that big, probably about $50 minimum.
I'm in Canada. I wouldn't touch that for under $250.
Oh my God.
Guarantee it.
Yeah.
I bought a piece 2 feet long, 8 inches wide and 4 inches thick, and it was $275, and that was before COVID when the prices went up. So
Wow.
when I see the wood you guys turn, and I just think to myself, I couldn't afford to turn that. I seriously, the wood up here is so expensive. So I'm hoping to find some places to buy some when we go to level up. So,
Well, I think you'll just be able to just have wood thrown in your truck or your car when you're there.
Yeah. You might have a bit of walnut, throw it in your vehicle there.
I'll certainly bring some elm and some maple and some other local woods here down if people are interested in it, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, we'll be happy to trade.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll round some up.
Yeah, bring
There you
some
go.
birch.
Yeah, bring some yellow birch, paper birch.
We don't get yellow birch here, just white.
That'll
So-
work even. That's two. I can
Yeah,
live
white
with
works.
that.
Okay.
Right.
And as long as I don't have bark on it, I should be good to go across the border.
People like Billy and myself and Kelly, we like turning those soft hardwoods for a change,
Every now and then, yeah.
right? Instead of having the
White-
hell
white-
beat out of
white-
us.
And I ain't
White
married
birch.
to bark.
White
Right,
birch is
yeah.
also fairly light, so it'll burn well. It'll show up burning well. So if
That's
you want
what
to do
we
like,
use for firewood here. So
yeah, well, I
Kindling.
meant pyrography, but I hear you.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking for a laser pecker, but
Yeah, laser pecker.
yeah,
Keep it
Go
going.
right you
We got to
huh?
make up for it because 3 weeks ago we went a whole program without one mention of laser peckers. So I was kind of disappointed.
that
was
we
my
did.
fault.
That
was
doesn't
my
seem
fault.
right. Are you sure about that, Dave?
That was a reset point, I guess. So yeah,
But not
very good.
not too long ago, though, we had a whole like a half an hour on laser pecker. So.
Yeah,
Yes.
true
Yeah,
that.
it was two weeks ago. So yeah.
Hey
Yep.
Scott.
Yep.
yes.
Scott,
Well, thanks.
can you hold that Coca-Cola platter back up again and show us the top and show us the bottom?
Okay.
It's just got some pretty grain in it.
That is
It really
beautiful.
does.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
That
That's
is
just
beautiful.
You got some of the
fantastic.
sapwood in it too. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my tenon is roughly 1/8 of an inch deep.
Yeah.
And that was a knee knocker turning it, I can tell you that. So
I bet.
yeah. So and I
What
had
is
to
that? What is that? About nine inches? 12
12,
inches? 10 inches?
12 inches, yeah.
12-inch square. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, 1/8 of an inch is plenty.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. But when I get a piece that big, I like it to be a little deeper. But
Very beautiful. Nice work.
Great job, Scott.
thank you.
All right, thank you, Scott.
All right, let's do one
Next.
more gallery and then we'll get our safety moment on.
Okay. Our next up is Jim Duxbury. Hey, Jim.
Wait a minute.
Jim.
How we doing? The neighbor next door had a pecan tree cut down, and I got a lot of pieces. I rough turned them, an inch thick, and let them dry. And most of them turned out good. One of them split right down the middle. So I cut the split out and set a piece in. And to outsmart myself, I set a piece in that was striped. And I thought that'd be real interesting, but when you cut just the ends of the stripe off, this is what you get.
Well, it's still interesting, Jim.
Yeah.
It's still interesting.
you live and learn, you know.
Yeah, you outsmarted yourself, all right.
You got it.
Come on,
So anyway,
But it looks good.
thank
Yep.
you. Well, it saved the bowl, and I could have made
I
six
like the
bowls.
glue up. The glue up was great.
I could have made 6 bowls in the time it takes to save the one, but anyway, this is another one I did. This is a shifted bowl.
Ooh, wow.
This is with color shifting paint.
Nice.
Very nice.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Jim, how'd you do that?
Turn the outside of the bowl. First, I glued the 2 pieces together with cheap water-based wood glue and a trapping bag, and then turn the outside of the bowl. Turn the outside like that configuration there. And then you've been all done, split it in half, offset it, glue it back together, and turn it again.
Wow. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I got a whole series of these. I did it for a magazine, and I got all kinds of them, but I can't show them yet. They haven't published. So anyway,
Definitely a piece that makes you think, how in the world did you do that?
That's a good
bottom.
glue. That's a real
Jim,
good
can we
glue
see-
joint. I'll tell you that.
Can we see the bottom, Jim?
yeah, it's supposed to. The paint's supposed to be. It isn't supposed to shift colors.
What?
Isn't that color shifting paint? You can
No,
almost
you're good.
see it.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, you can see
You
it
can't
there.
even see the seam on the bottom. It's
No.
beautiful.
Well, yeah, there's when you lay them together, you can't. The outside can be anything you want. They can have bark on it or anything, but the inside's got to be a straight, nice flush joint.
Well, this is
That's am I allowed to show that?
Shift.
Okay.
That'll shift.
This is a bigger one. This is color shifting on maple. That should.
Wow.
Well, that one you can see the line.
Yeah, this is maple. These are 2 pieces of maple.
Amazing.
The other one, because of the grain, it kind of hides that line
really
very
nice
well.
with this one.
Very cool.
So what, you
Really.
shifted that one, what, 1.5 inches?
Yeah,
Wow.
That's
The
gorgeous, Jim.
paint is really kind of neat. I like that.
it really does the paint. It's supposed to shift. What's it supposed to shift to green?
Is that a blue to
that's
green?
Purple and blue.
Purple and blue?
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
I don't know how
Shows
to-
purple and blue on my phone, so
Oh, does it?
That's kind of hard
Yeah.
to see on my computer. So, all right. Interesting.
It is.
Put
It's
some
gorgeous.
blue there to Purple there, I guess.
It is
Amazing.
In the sun, it really does a nice job.
These are shifting.
Yeah, she's got other,
Not sure. Well, you can show them.
well, these are her color shifting. These
Oh,
are
nice.
just bud bases.
You can see it
Pretty.
shift there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would show these pieces, but she's kind of shy.
I'm not sure.
You
Yeah, she is. She's shy and bashful.
I hear
Anyway.
pots and pans. I hear pots and pans rattling, Jim. You better be
Yes, believe me, I wouldn't be able to say that in my house.
This is another.
I love that color.
Well,
That
that's
That's
color
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
That looks like a purple
That's a-
and gold.
Yes.
Yeah, or a red gold. Yeah. Wow.
I
Wow.
wish you could see it in the sun. It really shifts. More of the
Wow.
light you get on it.
So
Very cool.
where you have the splits right there, Jim, is that hollowed out inside or just a drill down the middle where you have the 2 different pieces of wood where your index finger is?
Here.
Yeah.
No,
well,
this is all one piece.
It's just
It's one piece.
just drilled
And it's drilled.
for weeds.
She's made a whole bunch of these. She's got a whole bunch of these.
Very cool.
Anyway. That's it. I'll show a series of these later, but I can't show them now.
okay.
Very cool,
Sounds
Jim.
good.
looks like a demo.
All right.
Hey, Dane,
Yeah.
did you send that? Can you send that link to Nikki? Because I've been with her
Yeah,
trying?
I texted it to her
Oh, good. Okay, I didn't know. I just
earlier.
wanted to make sure
Yeah,
because I just found mine. Okay, thank
yeah.
you. That's
Okay,
it.
you're
I'm
welcome.
here, guys.
Yes,
Okay.
she
Yep,
There
is.
she
there she
is.
is. There she
Look
is.
what
Okay,
look what
good.
I'm doing.
All right. Well, Sue, are we ready for a safety moment, or do you need time to prepare?
No, are you kidding?
You're
The
always
safety
prepared.
moment. Of course, it's all about me. But anyways, we're going to talk about eyes. And you see my eyes? They're red, they're puffy. I woke up this morning with my eyes shut, scratchy. I've taken Benadryl, Singulair, Zyrtec, you name it, I've
Yeah.
taken it. And the only thing that I did differently yesterday was turn. And I turned Spectraply, which is chippy and all that stuff. And I turned to get ready for the blanks. I turned 3 pieces of poplar and a piece of red elm. And my eyes shouldn't have been bothered because I wore this. Since all the pieces are small, I wore this, and this should have sealed my eyes.
Right?
I would never use this for a large piece. I'd want the full face shield. But I have this habit when I'm done with it, this should be treated like a dust mask. When it's finished, you should put it away. Don't hang it up on something in your shop because obviously there was dust in there.
Yeah,
Now,
you should blow it off and put it in a Ziploc bag and put it up.
exactly. And that I didn't do. It's been, straps are hanging over my tools and it's sitting there. And so I have to blame myself for this one. But I want everybody to be aware that some woods can be toxic to others and that are not toxic to you and vice versa. And there are a lot of woods out there that are toxic. So be careful. On our own webpage, under safety moments, we have a list of woods and their toxicity, whatever it is. And you should look at that and be aware. The most common toxic wood that I can think of is walnut.
Yep.
And almost all the exotics are toxic to a point. Some people are sensitive to other domestic woods. So just be careful. Obviously, something got me yesterday. And I was going to turn the poplar and the elm today, but I figured I better give my eyes rest.
Sue, I gotta say something, Sue.
Yeah.
I have 2 US patents on respirators, and I've studied respirators in and out. It's not the respirator, it's not the dust mask. You got it afterwards. Afterwards, the fine dust is in the air for 6 or 8 hours. You get it when you take the mask off and walk out of the room. If you want to keep yourself safe, wear the mask until you get out of the room.
I could do that.
That makes
Good
sense.
point.
And I guess I better
I got it
close the
myself.
sliding glass door to the house so I don't get the dust in the house either.
That everybody worries about the dust and they have their dust collector and all this stuff. The stuff that kills you is the stuff that goes through the dust collector. The 0.3, the 3 micron and below.
Got it.
You don't turn it. You see these guys sanding the tabletop. They get all done. They set the sander down, take the dust mask off. That's when the dust is in the air.
Right.
You know, you got to think about what you're doing. Anyway, good luck. Wear the mask. The mask works perfect, probably. You got to wear it until you get into clean air and then take it off.
That's a good
Thanks, Jim. That's
recommendation.
good.
That's really a great recommendation. Thanks, Jim. And you can interrupt my safety moment anytime you want to, because you always give us good advice.
Well, believe me, I learned the hard way.
Yeah, obviously I am too.
So I turned a piece of quilted redwood Same thing. It was in Ohio. It was 0 outside. I wore my respirator. I sanded it. I made a kaleidoscope, sanded it, put a coat of finish on it, got all done, took my respirator off, messed around in the corner for a while. That night, my heart rate went to 38.
Oh
And
my gosh.
that's your backup system. I'm usually 60. Anyway, I ended up wearing a heart monitor for a week, and it went back to normal. First thing they want to do at the hospital is put a pacemaker in you or do something, you know. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I got this last night. Anyway, I learned the hard way. You wear the respirator until you get out of the room. You don't turn the sander off, take the respirator off and say, oh, geez. Anyway, good luck.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. So, folks, do what Jim says. Wear your stuff until you get into safe air before you take it off. Dust it off, wash it, whatever, and then put it away in a sealed large baggie. So, have a great week. I want to be able to see you all next week. And happy turning. Take care, everyone.
All right.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
Sue.
All right.
Thank you, Sue.
Thanks, Sue.
Thank you, Sue.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
So with that, we
And thank
are
you,
going to
Jim.
go over to Mr. Gary Hales here, and he's going to invite us into his workshop. And he's going to be doing a prelude to what he is going to be doing up at Level Up. And so with that, I am not going to mute everybody. Co-hosts, go through and mute everybody except for Gary. And Gary,
am I back? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. You take it
Okay.
away here. I'm going to get you renamed here. So that camera right now, is that your overhead camera? Oh, damn it. Somebody muted you.
Wasn't me.
And then you just lost your camera on the other camera. You're still muted. Unmute yourself, Gary.
All right. Now can you hear
Now
me?
we got you. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So the camera on the left is your overhead. So I'm going to rename
Well, that's
it.
that's gonna be the overhead and the tail end.
Oh, okay, okay.
I got a switcher that I can switch that one back and forth.
Okay. And this one here is the one that you're using to be able to watch yourself, right?
Yeah, well, this one I can watch and hear y'all and myself, I hope.
Okay, got it. All right, so go ahead. Take us away with what you're going to be doing here.
Okay. So once we get started, go ahead and expand that left-hand view. We'll close it down to just one, where they don't have to look at my ugly face. There we go.
There we go.
Well, folks, it's been a long time since I've done a demo for anybody. I had some health issues and then did a tailspin and some mental issues that happened from getting a cancer diagnosis kind of throws you into a tailspin.
Sure does.
But all of that's all good. Last test results, they put it off. They're not going to check for another 6 months. So we're clear for now. And I still have my bladder. We did have to have a chemo treatment, but it did a number on me. But I'm gonna give it a try tonight. This is either gonna be a good demo, or it may turn out to be the Hales comedy hour. We don't know. But we're gonna try to make it interesting. This is something that anybody can do and anybody can learn to do, and it's easy. It's just the steps that we're gonna go through. I'm gonna show different ways of doing some of the different things, but let's go ahead and get going.
Sounds good.
We're going to start on the overhead camera. I'm going to raise it up just a little bit. I went ahead and mounted. We're starting with a 4x4, 4 1/4 inches in diameter. Oh, 4x4 by 4 1/4 long, excuse me. On the 1/4 inch long, we're going to cut a tenon. And no, Brenda, all the Band-Aids are not from this, but
Not turning related.
that one is well, I can't see it.
No, we can see it. The
Yeah.
big boo boo.
Yeah,
Discoloration.
turning in from. Oh, let me switch cameras. Nope, it
Oh,
didn't switch.
You want your head-on view? Here you go.
You want to show
Here
what
you
you're
go.
gonna
This one?
No, I was doing the overhead.
show what you're
Yeah. There we go.
All right, let me go back
Overhead.
to it.
This one's tailstock. So take your tailstock out, folks. Okay, this is what we're doing. It's a whiskey drinking cup, charred on the inside with all the bands. So I'm ready. We're going to start with the. We can rough this out using many things. The bow gouge for one. My favorite for getting it turned down to a round is my skew. So we're going to start with that.
Oh my God, he's going to use a paint can opener.
Use paint can for what?
I didn't say that.
Do you see my face mask? I had it a while ago.
It's over
Hold
there.
on a minute. We're looking for my face mask.
It's over there.
It's up in. Ah,
It's in there.
I told you it's going to be the comedy hour, folks.
Yep.
All right.
Gary's helper is Tom Wing, so he's
Yes.
making his debut as well. Uh-oh, we just lost your video. There we go. We got you. But you're
You know, it
Yep,
helped.
you-
I turned it on.
you're good.
All right. We'll get it all together here in a minute.
Yep, turn your camera on. It's on standby right now.
I see it. Oh,
We should be back on regular. There we go.
Okay, there we are. Okay.
I don't know why it says standby, but it's spinning.
I know, right?
I've got a camera that I cannot figure out how to get it out of standby. So it gives it a few minutes, and then I have to click it. I think maybe the end view be better on that. Let me switch down there. All right.
Nice peeling cuts.
Yep, just making a tenon.
Did it freeze for anybody else? There it is.
Yeah,
It's back.
yeah.
We make quick work of that.
Yep. Arkansas toothpick works great for that.
Oh, we got a little spot in that oak. That's gonna look okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now we've got to understand our ends that we have on this thing. So we're going to pull back here. And our Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay. Let me go overhead. We're going to go 2 5/8 inches. I think that's right. And I have my other, excuse me. We're going to go my son Alan has also joined us. Just a sec, guys. Oh. That's right. Here's a little thing that makes life easier if you're using your big tool rest.
Oh, look at that.
A couple of rare earth magnets, and you have your measuring device right there on it.
Cool.
Doesn't work the best in the world because if you got a little one, I guess could put that little one on there. That has a little bit of a curve on it. But we want our finished diameter at 2 5/8. So we're looking at 1 5/16 on the measure. We're gonna go ahead and run that. Get things out of my way.
What diameter are you setting right there, Gary?
We're at 2 5/8.
Is that for your tenon or for the what's going to be carved out?
No, that's gonna be the outside diameter of our barrel. This is
Okay.
this is the top part.
Yep.
We're gonna be going down to that. Now fix it, take it out. We're gonna spin it around. Gonna spin it around just a little bit here. Mark this other end, and then we're gonna make it our length, and we're gonna cut a tenon on it. We don't worry about the thickness diameter this time.
Okay.
That's the overhead camera there. There's a big delay on the camera.
Yeah, there's a small delay, but you're good.
Sorry
Just
about
carry
that.
on like normal.
Don't worry
Carry on.
about this diameter. Always bump it good to put me a center hole because you always want to know where your center is. Where'd that wax fall off to? Oh, there it is. Like all that stuff normally sits up. I'll put it over here. Y'all remind me it's on the table. Now we're gonna measure it. And we want 4 inches in length.
Where's that damn ruler at?
I'll do our 4 inch length. And the rest of that's going to be our tenant. Double check my length. One more.
Night, Roger.
Yeah, we're going to clean it up just a little. We want this to be smaller. We want this where I turned it down from a tenon needs to be smaller than 2¼ inches. I don't know if I'm there yet or not. Close. It might be close enough. I'm gonna take just a little bit smaller. Oops.
The other button.
Got it. All right. Now, if y'all notice, we got some small cracks. We do have some small cracks in here, but not in the area that's going to be in the cup, and they don't go very much deeper. I've checked them. But be in that area right there. Now, but what's it looking like over there? Here y'all are watching. Okay, I have my one-way chuck, and I don't have to taper the tenon on it. If we're using a Nova chuck, we'll wind up having to taper that for it.
Right. Make a dovetail. Yep.
But we're still going to use that dovetail a little bit. Let's see how close. That's
Pretty close.
Now we're gonna get this thing out of the way. This is where I focus my health. If we're gonna move this out of the way also. Now, we want to get down this dimension right here. We want to pull it down to just over 3 inches. Because we want the barrel to be 3 inches, but the bands are going to stick out over the barrel. So you're going to need an extra 1/16 of an inch or so where you'd have a band protrude off the barrel about a 32nd of an inch. But we're going to, that iPad's right where I lay all my stuff. I didn't practice that part. All right, what did I do with my ink pen, guys? I don't know. Scribble pencil.
If you had a pencil and a magnet attached to your headstock, you'd always know where it was at.
Well, I usually have it laying there. I don't know what it did. let me sharpen this right quick.
Yep.
There's one here on the floor. I was looking for that silver pencil. I don't know what I did with it. Okay.
Yeah. Hey Gary, is the outside diameter of the cup a critical measurement?
At this point, the outside is not critical.
Okay.
The outside is not critical.
It only becomes critical when you start doing the inside.
If y'all can look and figure out how to make my camera go. You see my pen, my mechanical pencil I was looking for?
Yeah, it's in your pocket.
By the way,
tell you
Dane,
that, but
look at that patch over there.
Yeah, that's a good looking patch.
Yeah,
That's
I've
why
got a
you're
little too
turning so much better.
I'm a little too close there.
That's why you didn't get no. That's why you didn't get no catches on your skew.
Oh, I love the round stock with a skew. That peeling cut does it faster than anything you get a hold of.
All right, we lost your camera.
We're back on.
There we go.
We are back on. Six-inch root. I don't know what. I didn't see where you put it. I didn't see where I put it. I'll take this one off the stock. All right. Now we got to do a little measuring. We need to know our center. So we're going to go center line here. Okay. Now, we kind of need to know, I bet my ruler would fit right there too. Then I don't know where both of them are. We need to know about how far down we're going to go with it now. So I'm going to switch cameras. We have this dimension here, and we have this dimension here. This dimension is going to be 3 1/16 right here. This dimension going to be 2 5/8. So we're basically just going to cut it straight across. Now, this can be done with a bow gouge. It could be done with a roughing gouge, and it can be done with a skew. Sour king. What did he do? Now, I'm gonna gather up what I'm gonna use. And we'll do a little bit with all three tools. Let's see, I'm gonna use a rough and gouge. Oh, what is it? Oh, I see it. Okay, we're gonna start with a rough and gouge, 45-degree angle on it. And lower that. Gotta work the speed. Now, a little bit faster. The regular bow gouge, 50-degree inclusive angle. I got a little way to go. So I'm gonna lay that laying on my lay bed for just a minute. You get a really clean cut on it. We're using the skew.
Sure do.
For those of y'all that are afraid of the skew, go ahead and try it. This is a good practice piece. It comes together quickly and it does pretty good. Now, we are almost to our line over here. You can see. We're going to stop right there because we'll probably sand to the rest of it. And we're going to take a little bit off the other side. Dane, were you fixing to say something?
No, it's clearing my throat.
Okay. You guys know what? I didn't get that down small enough to uncover my stuff. This is what happens periodically. My jaws are bigger than my area. So I've got to shrink those down a little bit. Easy enough to do.
not quite demoitis, but way to recover.
Yeah, well, show really good.
Yep.
Y'all remember at the very first, when I mounted that block, I started bumping the tailstock into it to give me a
Yeah,
center.
sure did. Yep.
So now it's not the best. That center didn't turn out best in the world, though, did it? That's okay. We'll just reround it when we get there. Yeet.
Don't forget to retouch your tenon.
Not really.
Eh,
That is not a normal, that's demoitis. Not doing the way it should. But
it's hard. Just roll with the punches.
we'll roll with it. We will just have to reround the other part.
It'll just make your bottle of whiskey last longer, is all. It'll be smaller.
Oh, well, we still had some time, but we still had some distance to go on the outside anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it won't take much to rip your tenon. There you go. Get it too small.
That'll work. Hopefully we didn't get it too small. If we did, we'd throw another piece of wood on there.
Right? Did you make a perfect tenon?
Little small.
Little small, but it's got it.
Yep. If not, you can always put a you
Oh.
could always put you could always put a piece of paper towel across it.
I think it's tight. I think it's good.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Had me worried there for a minute, though.
You saw the jaws closing.
I did.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, folks.
She's still got a little wobble in her.
Our center has changed, and I am
Yep.
not going to crank it up to my normal 2,000 turning. I'll hit it about 16, and I am going to put my hood down this time.
Night, Lynn.
Do a little shear scrapes. Oh. Now then, look at what you've got. I'm gonna change cameras. Ah, turn it on. Look at what you got, and you want to finish your form and your shape. Now, I'm a little off over here, but I think I'm pretty good over there. And we're pretty close to the center area. We're just gonna shear scrape that to get it back in where we want it. I'll get that elbow.
Can I ask a
filled.
question? Can I ask a question?
Sure.
All right, so I had to go back all the way to the beginning of when you started this thing, okay? And taking down as much material as you did with a skew. Now, was that a straight edge skew, or was it a curved skew?
No, it's curved.
Okay, it is slightly curved. All right, because I have never seen anyone take down that much material with a skew. Okay, so it is a slight skew. It is a slight curved skew. I don't like my skew because there's two pointy ends on each end. I need to make one of those in order to get the result that you just did with using a skew instead of like using a spindle gouge to get it round, and then I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch and like learn. So but using the skew,
fun. It's fun to do a peeling cut. Now, the first 3/16 of the first 3/16 of this
yeah,
are flat.
okay.
I think I've sharpened it down to where it's only about an eighth. But when I regrind it, I put about 3/16 that's straight, and then it starts the curve.
How did you? I know this may be redundant questions for all you guys who know what you're doing, but how did you get it to curve like that, with still keeping the same angle on the skew, but get it to be a curved
All right.
blade?
I set the table on my grinder.
Yeah.
To the angle that I'm wanting, and then you get it set, and then you simply swing the. I'm too close, aren't I?
Oh no.
No,
you're fine.
No, we
you're
can see
fine because I get the gist on a grinding
You
wheel.
swing that end on the grinder to get your curve.
Yeah, you don't swing it much.
No,
Yeah, you don't have to swing it a lot. Just enough
I'd like to turn my skew into a curved skew like that. That's why I'm asking these questions.
So after the demo, we can go further in on how to reprofile a straight skew into a curved profile, because there's a step that's got to be done first before you start sharpening it.
All right, and I appreciate that. So thank you for letting me ask my
Okay.
question, but I will duck out now.
Okay, thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome, Nikki. Okay, right now, I want to see what I've got right here. I think I can still see my pencil lines.
I was able to see them, and I'm all the way out here in Tucson.
You got good eyes, Jane.
Yes, I do.
Still have just a little more to come off that, but even with the backup and punt, we got it back to about where it was. I'm still going to do a little more shear scrape right here.
Good night, Jeff.
Not Jeff.
Hump right there. Look at your profile close. Look at the opposite side of your turning from where you're turning. I still have just a little hump right there. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm happy with it. Now we're going to work on our barrel bottom. We're going to need to look at it from the end. Oh, yeah. Spalting going to add just a little bit of extra oomph to it, I think. Oop. I'm going to use my thin sorbet parting tool. We're going to cut an edge right here, and we're going to do the rim of the barrel. And we want that wood to be a little less than an eighth of an inch, and it doesn't, it's not awful. Now that we got it established with our thin tool, we're going to come back with a 1/4 inch, clean that up. Could do this with a
Scraper.
I could do it with a detail gouge.
Yep.
Now we can do it with a scraper. We're going to take a 1-inch scraper and we're going to go in there. We're going to clean it up. We're going to level it off. And if you've ever seen ever looked at a Jack Daniels barrel, the center of that lid that's sitting in there It's beveled off on the sides to fit in. So we're going to take our skew, standard type skew. This one has been ground to the angle that I need for my dovetails on my, to put in my Nova chucks. We're going to go straight in. We're going to do that little chamfer in there to make it look like a bowl lid. So that's even a little deeper. I could have made that a little wider. Now we have one other step to do on this. It's optional for you guys. My laser pecker will not burn in-grain white oak. So I have to use an insert like this. To what the Department of Justice made it. Got my name on it. So we're going to put a 1-inch hole, 3/16, 3/32 deep in the bottom of the Now, Al, are you on?
Yes, I'm on.
All right. We're coming up on the part you've been asking about. Now I'm not turning anymore. I'm gonna get rid of the hood for a bit. Oh. I'm gonna quickly sand just a little bit. If you look at a whiskey barrel, they're pretty rough, so they don't sand them. So we're not gonna sand a whole lot, but it's gonna have a whole lot of noise for a few moments because I'm gonna turn my dust collector on.
We won't hear a thing because Zoom will muffle it. A baby could sleep in that quiet.
Yep. Heard it for a split second and then Zoom took it.
Yep.
All right, that's all the sanding we're going to do on the main part of the barrel, and all we're going to do on the end. Now,
sounds good.
Here on, you have to be careful or you paint your lay. And you don't want to do that. All right. Now, this next step is we want a silver, a gray or a silver. If you only want a single color band, you could paint this a bronze color and have bronze bands. You can paint them black, have black bands, or you can paint them with something that looks more like galvanized stuff. And that's what I use. All right. We need.
There we
go. And every once in a while, I take my chucks and I chunk them in carburetor cleaner, and it'll strip all the paint off of it and everything else. Now, we want to make sure we get all that silver paint down in the pores of the oak. Turn your thing on. I'm gonna take a paper towel and gonna rub it in. And you're gonna rub a lot of it off, but you're gonna rub it in. That dries it too, gets it ready for the next coat. And we're gonna turn it off. You notice we pretty much got it all down in the pores, so we're in good shape. Now we're gonna put a light coat on.
Go ahead and give your Chuck another spray there. It's getting jealous.
Do what now?
Give your Chuck another spray. It's getting jealous.
Well, it does just fine. As I said, it'll go in the carburetor cleaner here in
Oh,
another
I know.
week or two.
I'm just teasing.
But it sure does make the Chuck look nice because it's a glossy looking thing. So the Chuck looks really good on it. Now we got to add a little more age and stuff to this barrel. These are going to wind up being the bottom of the band, but now we want a little black here and there. Age it some. It doesn't have to be on all of it. Some of those bands will get rubbed around. And you don't have to worry about getting anything in the center of the thing. Whoa, that one's going to be a real dark spot, won't it? Okay. That's enough of the black. Now for the hardest color we have. This is brown. And it's going to look like rust. But you can't have it all rusty. You want it splattered on it. So you got to barely mash the top of the can to get it to where it will. You want it to spitter. And it worked perfectly down on the paper towel just then, but now it doesn't want to do it again. There it goes. Can you?
Yep.
Splatter paint. Now then.
Normally when my paint can does that, I throw it away.
You and me both.
Oh no, that's a good use for it after that.
Right.
Anybody have any questions? Because we got to give this just a few minutes to dry.
Yeah. So the floor is open. If you want to ask questions, be respectful of each other. Don't step on somebody when they're talking. I got a question. What brand of paint are you using?
What brand of paint?
Yeah, it's because that's
whatever I could grab.
Whatever was on sale, right?
The silver, the gray silver, was
Okay.
high performance Rust-Oleum enamel. The black is my favorite paint of all.
NC acrylic.
It's Montana, and it's called professional spray paint.
Huh. Yeah, never heard of that.
Montana? Oh, look it up. Read about it. It's great.
I've
Oh,
seen
we
that
lost
before.
we lost your camera.
I've seen that paint before. I've
Yeah,
never used it, and the metallic shimmer that it has on it is quite nice.
Oh yeah, they've got tons of different colors. And if you're spraying Christmas ornaments, you can get a better coat, thicker coat on it than from just about anybody else. Blick Art Supply carries it, and I've forgotten who else. Some of it I got off of Amazon. Hobby
Michael's is
Lobby
showing it
does
here.
not carry it.
Oh.
It's above their pay grade.
What
The
about
brown
Michael's?
was just Rust-Oleum flat in a brown.
Okay.
Michael shows it here.
I got
So
them.
Gary, how did you get that paint to splatter like that?
You just barely hold the nozzle down to where it just starts trying to spray. You don't want to push the button down. You gotta go real easy, and then it'll start spittering.
Got it.
And I'm gonna plug in, and
It's called a trickle spray.
Thanks,
it's
Nikki.
just a regular old kind of spray paint. You just trickle it out. Yeah. I'll add a little heat here.
You trickle it in on your own volition, pretty much.
That's why they give you so much in a can. That way you can finally get it right when you get down to the bottom of it.
Yeah. That black spot that I got a little heavy on the can may take it an extra minute. Yeah, it's gonna take it just another minute or two. We're not gonna let it get super dry. It'll still be just a little bit on the sticky side, but it actually cuts better when we start doing our band. So the next step we're gonna do is define the bands and cut the bands away, and cut the barrel away and leave the band standing. That's close. That's close. Okay. To rest where your pencil's gonna be about on the center line. And for this particular size, I've decided that 1/4 inch was pretty good size. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna measure. Oh, let me show y'all one where I got in a rush. Don't make this mistake. I got in a rush and cut on the wrong side of my line.
Oops.
Oops.
Too funny.
Well, this is just, I'm going to save this. It's going to be a shorter barrel. I'll just make it a
Yep.
1/4 inch shorter here and a 1/4 inch shorter here. But you got to keep your concentration going. Now that I said something about that, I'm liable to do it again. So who knows?
Yep.
There we go. Yeah. We're coming in a 1/4 of an inch. Ooh. My light's not real good. What? No. I don't have my overhead light on because it was fading everybody out. But I'm going to mount this. I've got to have just a little bit of light for a minute. I'll turn it
No,
off.
that's fine.
No, you're fine.
Okay. They're going to be 1/4 inch bands. There's going to be a 1/4 of an inch in between them. So we're going to use the 1/4 inch parting tool. I'm going to do this pretty quick. Yep. Band number 1.
You said that, and I heard Paul McCartney's Band on the Run.
Band on the run. Yep.
I knew you'd have me covered on that, Billy.
Hey,
Sometimes it's hard to see through the paint, see your pencil mark. So find a place where it's a little more silver. Okay, oh no. Oh no. Hold on, I've got to plug in my iPad. It's fixing to. The iPad's about to say adios.
Yeah. Always got to have those plugged in with Zoom.
Yeah.
You don't need this heater anymore, do you?
No. Ah, now we got power. I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want to keep it away from that. Go under. There we go. Now we plugged in and ready. It won't go dead now. Okay. What I was fixing to say is when you're marking something that's not perfectly flat across, when you're marking it, make sure you hold your pencil at the same angle that the wood is. or your pencil's going to walk with you. So we got it all about the same. Back on we go. Create band number 2. And we want to start with one corner and then rock it to the other. And then we want to go just slightly deeper. We're going to stop and make sure we cut all the way through. And we're all the way through. We did good. That's band number 2 in place. Now, for band number 3, some people go 3/8 of an inch gap, but for simplicity, I'm just going to do the bands and the spaces at 1/4 on all of it. Make sure your pencils parallel with the wood. Start with one corner of your parting tool. Rock it over gently. Then take one little bite. And we're halfway there. Have my own time. 8:15. Oh, I got 45 minutes. If I have to. I'm not going to rush. There's another thing. And y'all can't see my body. But everybody force yourself to use both hands while you're turning. Turn both right-handed and left-handed. Now, a while ago, I was doing this one normal way. Now I've switched hands, and I'm going to do this side with the opposite hand.
Right.
And we're clear. We got it good. Another 1/4 of an inch.
Looking good, Gary.
He's coming right along.
Honey? No. No.
I got the door open.
One more band. Now then, get rid of this in the center. And I'm using my parting tool as a scoop, just for scraping purpose. But I don't believe we cleared it. Nope. Got a couple of spots I need to clear. Switch hands and go from the other side again. All right.
Damn camera.
If I was smart, I'd figure out how to fix that, but I'm just amongst friends, so I don't worry about it. Now I'm gonna buff it off just a little bit. Polish my bands up a little.
Just
And we're
burnished them with
ready.
a paper towel. Is that what you did?
Yeah, I just burnished it with a paper towel. That popped out a little bit of gloss on the bands. Bands are not perfect. You know what? That one needs to be a little bit narrower. I'll go back and fix that one. One last cut, and then we're going to work on the inside of the barrel. Ow. Did that explain how I put the bands on the barrel?
Hey, I've been front and center. I've been front and center.
All right.
I've been front and center.
Now you understand how I did the bands.
Yeah. I mean,
actually, I went out and I actually welded some little pieces of metal together and beat them up and fit them on it.
You know? That's what I thought too. No,
okay. We've got the side of the barrel. We've got this end of the barrel's done. So we're going to turn it around and we're going to work on the other side. That's where the fireworks get to start. Now, if you make sure you got the barrel seated down in the bottom, don't do this super tight, because you'll really mess up your bands. But a little bit of scarring on the bands just makes them look a little more authentic, we might say. Okay? Huh?
They've been rolled around.
Yeah, they've been rolled around a little bit. Now then, told you we'd had to get this down smaller than the end. I'm gonna move back. Right. Oh, come on, get out there. I love my big old magnetic base light. Oh. We're going to bore it out. I'm not even sure what size I'm boring out. I forgot what size that was. We're going to knock it out 2 inches. And then we will go from there and hollow some. I'm on the right view for you, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yes, you're good.
I'm going to drill at about 750. Go in gently, let it figure out where it is. That's part of that. That's part of that wobble we had earlier. Hmm. I'm not happy with that.
It kind of wallered out that hole, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, but we can fix that. I'm going to uh-oh. A little too much pressure there, doesn't it? Didn't think about that.
Didn't 750 off the fast.
Do what?
Didn't 750 off the fast in green.
No, not really. Once it gets started, it cuts pretty good. I was not happy with the way my drill was centering. So I'm opening up that center hole. Take it back down to where it can be used, I think. I'm not happy with the chuck, and I did change chucks this afternoon when I did something. I needed the other one for something. Wait just a minute. We got.
When's the last time you sharpened that Forstner bit?
This one I sharpened last week.
Yeah, but you're drilling oak end grain.
Yeah, I'm drilling holes in grain. It's a pain. Aha! Hey, like them apples. I got a leaf chuck. I had it chucked up, not on the flat. It was on the shaft.
Speed's pretty fast there, Gary.
Hold on. We're gonna have to turn the dust extractor on.
Don't know if he heard you, Dane.
We're gonna go 3.5 inches deep on this.
Hey, Gary. Gary,
Yeah.
you think maybe you got that thing rolling too fast?
No, I'm running about 720 miles, 720. That works
Okay.
pretty good. I'll start getting
Okay.
some real shavings here in a sec.
All right.
Oh, what? I was going 800. As long as it's spitting out shavings, I don't back off of it. Okay, go. Y'all can see my line, maybe. Right here's how deep we're going. For hollowing, I'm gonna use my, what is that? What is it? Number 3 Easy Wood Hollower. Gives a nice radius in the bottom. I don't have to mess with it. I also have well, I put that one up this afternoon when I was cleaning up. That's the problem. When you clean up, you always lose stuff. Okay. Let's see here. We want to.
Well, I don't ever clean up.
I think I could probably get that. Well, I hadn't cleaned up in forever. I cleaned up just for y'all. God.
But it looks mighty fine.
He's turning on the opposite side of the lathe, folks, in case you didn't notice that.
Thank you, Billy.
What, I'm trying to keep y'all some light in there. I'm going to switch to my little hallway light.
And there was light.
Then there was light. That's a Cindy Drozda light.
Night, Nikki.
Okay, bulk is out and not a negative ray, a regular inside bolt scraper.
Good shavings.
Kind of grab you when you look at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I made. Have to get right in the very bottom.
And when you did that, I got dust in my eye.
Y'all do understand the gravy part of this is you don't really have to do a whole lot of finishing on the inside of that. So we're gonna burn the crap out of it here in just a few minutes.
Fire, fire, fire. Beavis and Butthead.
Fire.
Burn it, burn it.
We're gonna do a little sanding. I just got a stick. Got some slots cut in it. You can put 4 pieces of paper or 2 in it.
What you call an Arkansas flap wheel. If you haven't noticed, Billy, I'm on an Arkansas kick tonight.
Yeah, I gathered that.
I always heard it was an Alabama redneck sander.
I'm still trying to be efficient with the number of syllables and words spoke, so.
Turn it around backwards. Oh yeah, that's as far as we're going. Now, always draw your staves in before you torch the inside, because I don't care what kind of wood, what wood it is or how good it is going to warp when you torch it, when you got a hollow like this. So for this process, I made this. Let me back out just a little. You good? Oh, I'm on the end camera. No wonder. No wonder I can't see. I made this. Most useful
Okay.
tool in the world. When Nova was closing out, they were selling these for
Post.
$5 a piece.
No kidding.
Wow.
Wow.
I couldn't buy the metal and make my own.
No.
No, not for $5. Why'd you only buy one? How come you didn't think about me and Billy?
Yeah, really.
Well, I didn't think about you and Billy, but I did buy more than one.
I'd have probably got 4 or 5.
I know,
It's
right?
that, if I remember right, that there's another 3 of them. Now I've already used several of them in jigs, but
Shoot, I'd give you
I
10
still
bucks
have
for that.
one that I hadn't done.
I'd be down for 10 bucks, 20 bucks.
Now we're going to draw our stave lines in, so we've got to move the barrel out. So we're not doing any more turning. We're holding. We're barely going to put it on the band. Now we're going to make her look like segmented. Pin flat on the table.
Are you just beguessing and beguiling, or are you using your?
You got it. You ever looked
Okay.
at a barrel? No 2 staves are the same.
That's true. That's
True
You'll
very
that.
have
true.
wide ones, you'll have narrow ones.
Yep.
So we're just gonna walk through here and we're gonna draw some lines.
Yeah.
Some of them gonna be a little closer than others.
If y'all don't believe me, I can show you a white oak whiskey barrel that's being converted into a liquor cabinet.
Ah, for you or else otherwise?
Otherwise,
Okay.
it's a commission.
Commission. I was just fixing to say, if it's for you, don't put a whole lot of money into the liquor in it, because you got to come to level up.
Yeah, right. My liquor's got a dedicated cabinet for it. That's where it stays.
You could bring a barrel of it, you guys.
Yeah, right.
Got to go right by there.
Hey, Tom, hand me that salt shaker that I did.
Yeah. Hey, Tom, be useful.
Yeah.
Hey, he is. He's manning the main computer over there. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Tom,
When
you're
you
doing
get
an excellent
bored,
job.
when you get bored and you're needing to do something, you just make salt shakers.
There you go. Right. That's cool.
Out of the same process. And I'm sorry y'all can't see. I don't have a camera behind me.
So you just put the barrel in the microwave and shrink it to make a salt shaker?
Yeah. Y'all heard Tom's idea. You just take this barrel and put it in the microwave and shrink it. That'll make the salt shakers. That's a little skinny stave right there.
8:45.
Oh, lost the camera.
Yep. Hold on. Oops. I looked up the camera and kind of got my line crooked.
Where's the button?
I got it. We're almost there. By the way, I'm interested to see what they bring this weekend, but I sent a pear and a bottle stopper to the St. Jude's auction in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Auction will be Saturday. Whoa. Don't do what I just did. I moved my chuck before I had the line all the way across, and that can be really detrimental to having straight lines.
Yeah, sure can.
Okay. We're all the way around with our staves. Now, right where they start, we're going to take a pencil. We're going to come in. We're going to darken that little area right there just a little bit. Try to tie it all together. I'll hurry. All right. We are staved. You want to draw the lines on the bottom later. But now we want to, you can stain it at any time, but I go ahead and stain now. It's real quick, real fast. I'm just using I'm using a Minwax semi-transparent weathered oak.
Are you going to burn those lines in, or that's all you got to do with the pencil?
No. Once you put some satin over it, they look like they've been burned in.
Oh, okay. Right
if you
on.
wanted to get real wild, you could burn them in.
Yeah, give it that tactile feel.
But your burn lines would be a little deeper than what the lines are on a real barrel, probably.
Yep. Maybe if you had a smaller brush, it would go on slower.
Oh, we're just gonna soak it and let it soak for a few.
Yeah. There you go.
This brush will get down in the grout.
Yeah, you opened it up for me earlier when we were talking. You said comedy show, so I'm
I
just trying to
told
get my
you,
licks. I'm trying to
comedy
get my licks in when
show.
I can, you know. So
The Gary Hales Comedy Hour.
Gary, what's the name of the finish again?
The name of the what?
That stuff that you're putting on right now. What's it called again?
Semi-transparent Minwax, weathered oak.
Weathered oak, Minwax, semi-transparent. Okay. Oh, we lost the camera.
Gary, is that a water base or a solvent base?
Oh no, I hate water-based stuff.
Yeah, it's solvent. It's Minwax.
Okay.
90% of Minwax is solvent.
I never have been able to get a decent stain or anything out of water-based stuff. That's the reason even my alcohol dyes that I use they're alcohol at least. They're not water. Okay, I got a good coat there. All right, now we're looking like a real barrel, folks. All right, Sue, close your eyes.
Okay.
Oh,
It's like now's the time to torch it while he's got oil base on there.
Oh,
he's
don't
not
worry
going.
about
He's not.
that.
He's not going to get it hot enough for that.
Okay.
I don't know about that. Let's see. We need
No,
the end camera.
I trust that you're not going to make it that hot.
It gets pretty hot sometimes.
Oh, I know. Then his hair goes up.
No, he's got his hair tied back, hopefully.
Yeah, that's tight.
Now, that's one way to get black hair, that's for sure.
Look at that. He didn't even clean off his dust or stir up the dust to put it in the air.
Looks like what they do it at Jack Daniels.
Yep, that's the way they do it. Jack Daniels just about.
Well, if you fill that up with whiskey, your butt's
You
going to
brought
be
some
on the floor.
marshmallows, Tom. We could have had some.
Still
And
can. Still can.
still can, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be hot enough
Uh-huh.
for just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But that is our demo for the evening. I'm not gonna take.
Outstanding.
But
Maybe
you're
it didn't
right.
break.
One,
Oh, you better watch it tight.
Yeah, it's so hot he couldn't even hold on to it.
It just didn't take me long to look at it.
Tom said it doesn't take long to look at them when it just had a fire in them. All right, where am I? Here we go.
There you are.
Yeah, those pencil marks
Yeah.
do look like they're indentations. It's
It-
one
it-
that's really neat.
It looks exactly like something that would be taken off of a vessel back at 300 years ago.
That's cool, Gary.
It is. That's
So
really cool.
the solvent that you put on there, that took away some of the brown and black and just left the pewter.
No. The lights in here are not showing real well. You still have the silver, but you got some of the black showing and then the rusty spots showing from the brown.
Oh, that's cool. It looks wonderful, Gary.
It does.
It's a fun project, and you could do everything in the world with it. You make pencil holders for people that don't drink.
I don't associate.
You can make, yeah, we don't associate with very many of those folks.
Yeah, right.
But you make small ones.
Toothpick holders. There you go.
Salt shakers, salt and pepper shakers, like he was showing earlier.
You make them a little bigger. Where am my camera?
And you got a shot glass.
You do them a little bigger. I had the salt and pepper. I had the salt shaker that I showed you a minute ago with a rubber stopper in the bottom.
Yeah.
This one's a bottle stopper. It's threaded, but it's a bottle stopper, and it popped off my lay and chipped it. So it's a not for sale item.
It's just a barrel that got
there's
used.
your toothpick holder.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the crack there just adds character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I do.
Crack
I mean,
where?
The one that fell off.
Oh,
I've
the
never-
one that fell off
I've
the
never-
lay. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen a whiskey barrel look perfect,
Yeah.
or
No,
a
no,
wine
no.
barrel or a brandy barrel.
You're
That's a
absolutely
good
right.
tap handle.
Very enjoyable evening.
Beer tap handle.
Very enjoyable, Gary. Thank you.
Here's
very
another
good.
thing that happens periodically. You get
Down
them
by
too
your truck.
hot, and they warp. You get
They
them a little too thin, and you get it a little too hot, and you got a warped barrel.
Is that what
That's the-
happened?
And that's the reason. That's the reason why they have a side grain lid that goes down on top of it to
Right.
squeeze everything out.
My
Yep.
band didn't hold it round though. I don't know what happened to it. And then you're talking about a crack. Some
Yeah.
of them do crack periodically, especially
Yep.
when it
Yeah,
bounces off the wall on the other side of the room.
Yeah. And then Gary, so the optimal wood to use for this would be quarter sawn, right?
No,
Quarter sawn wood as opposed to end grain.
no, because we got
No.
lots of grain. And this is side grain, and then we're doing it where we're going into the end grain.
Why would that be better than quarter sawn?
Well,
Quarter. The drill's gonna try to walk with
your
the-
drill's gonna try to walk with the real quarter sawn stuff.
Okay.
But there's really no advantage to it being quarter sawn. This is just flat sawn 4-inch
Right, but
thick stuff.
Right, but the grain itself in quarter sawn would be sealed as it's as you're cutting it. Once you get finished with the inside, it's the grain's not going to leak.
Not the white.
Well, since he just melted the wood inside, I would
And-
say
and
it's
so-
not going to leak.
And so I'm just
It
so I'm just asking that because that's
these
whiskey
these hold
barrels are
wood pretty
made
good because the white oak's a lot tighter grain than like a red.
right.
Red oak
right.
wouldn't do it all.
No, not at all. Yeah, no
I
matter what
mean,
type of cut it
You
was.
wouldn't be able to pour fast enough.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that's
I know you wouldn't be able to drink fast enough either.
No,
I,
you'd have more in your lap than you would in your gullet.
I just, the whiskey barrels, the staves are made from quarter sawn. So I was just curious if it would work better on us making, taking quarter sawn stock and using that we'd have
Well,
better
actually,
or the same result.
Jack Daniels is now using flat sawn.
Are
Really?
they?
Last time I was up there at the
Okay.
barrel house, they were using
Yeah.
flat stone.
Yeah, I
sawn.
know on all the barrels that I work on, for, creating liquor cabinets, it's all quarter sawn, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, but aren't they coopering the thing?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. See, where I did all the little pencil lines, which most of them get knocked off when you're doing it, but you do the pencil lines on it, and then up there, each one of those would be separate pieces of wood.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
And then they put these huge clamps on them. They clamp them together and drive those big steel rings on them.
They got a cooperage in Decatur.
Oh, we got a cooperage in Decatur
Yeah.
for Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Oh!
It's on the west end.
We've got a cooperage right here, not too awful far from the house, to be up making Jack Daniels barrels.
Well, that's cool.
I'll have to make a point to go over there one day and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you
if I
could get a
take
free sample.
if I take them a pair of whiskey glasses, they'll make me a little barrel or something.
Ah.
There you go.
They might, Gary. You might be surprised. You never know.
Well, thank
Then they would
everybody
give
for
you,
putting up with me.
Gary, you did
Oh,
a
we're so
fantastic
happy you're
demo.
back doing
It was a
demos.
great demo, Gary. I
Great
enjoyed
demo,
it.
buddy.
Thank you.
Great demo.
Great job, Gary.
It was
Thank
very
you.
enjoyable. Very
Hi, Dean.
enjoyable.
Appreciate it last night. Dean was part of my support crew last night, getting all the cameras working and all.
Right. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
God for Dean.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
do much.
we're
You
so
did
happy
all the
you're
work.
back demoing.
Dean.
Yeah.
Dane sent me a message while we were on YouTube,
there you go.
and I didn't see it till earlier today. So I waited till a little after lunch to call him, because I figured when I called him, he's going to say, "Oh shit."
I was sweating it. I was sweating it. He called an hour.
Right now, I'm currently burning at 7.
He called an hour and 15 minutes before, me starting the meeting, for the tailgate, and 45 minutes early. And I'm in here, I'm working on a knife handle, and I hear my phone go off because I keep it in the tool chest and open it up. And I'm like, initially I wasn't going to answer. And I'm like, well, just on the off chance that it's Gary, let me answer you. So open up the phone, and it's Gary Hales. And I'm like, I couldn't hit accept call fast enough. Gary, what's going on? Because it's actually been 2 days. I've been, sending him a message on Monday, crickets. Sent him a message yesterday, crickets. So I did have a backup for tonight, but Gary came through. So Gary, you did a fantastic job, man.
Yeah,
I didn't even
about.
have to have any band-aids tonight.
Right.
That's better than what I normally are.
It was a real good demo.
You did great, Gary.
And I didn't
Oh,
burn the shop down.
There you go.
Right.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Nor your hair, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Right.
Did
So
you
does
all-
anybody else have any questions about what Gary did tonight? If not, we will move on here to end the meeting.
We got anybody else that wants to show us what they did?
Well, we're at the top of the hour. We're trying to keep these the regular meetings at three hours. So
Sorry, I took up
understand.
too much time.
no,
Oh, no,
you
you did
took
good.
You took
No,
up
you
the
did
perfect amount of
fine.
time.
What kind
Yeah.
of
use, Gary?
Map gas. I'm on this one. Where am I at? You'll have to highlight one of my other.
Here, let me highlight you. Hold on.
Oh, where are they?
People on cell phones can't see.
Oh, hang on. I'll do it
Use your
this way.
iPad. Yep.
I got it.
Just a regular propane
I got
torch.
it. Just map gas with a.
So that's hotter than the general, like the blue bottle, right?
Yes.
The map gas is hotter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hotter than the green. It's hotter than the blue. It's hotter than
And
the red.
it probably does not matter.
No,
but
the blue
I
would
keep
work
my
too.
torch with map gas because there's some stuff that I do that has to have it, and to keep from having to change from one bottle to the other.
Yep.
I just don't. I just use it map gas on all of it.
They always seem like they leak in.
Thank you.
Yeah, I use the blue bottle. It works just fine.
Okay. And the green bottles, the big green bottles, probably work fine too. Yeah.
Yeah, even the green Coleman bottle, which is probably the cooking gas, but it works great.
We're
Yellow
talking
bottle,
anything
map bottle,
propane.
it's great for it's the good gas for doing small tools to get it hot enough to where you can bend it. So
I will say the biggest problem that I have is getting all the way down into the bottom corner because the gas wants to back up in there and it won't burn real good right way down in the deep part. There's a little trick to burn. There's a little trick to burning that deep part, but I didn't want to show that tonight.
All right. So for after hours, what's the little trick?
No, you got to come to. No, we haven't got into after hours yet.
I don't know that I can even do it up there, Dave, because I have
trying
to
take over here.
Have to take a piece of paper and soak it in lighter fluid
all
and
you,
stuff it
Jane.
in the bottom.
No, I'm just teasing. So if you want to learn that trick, you got to come to level up. I was an automatic punchline. He opened it up and
all right,
there it is.
Level
Gotta
up.
come to level
Come on,
up
you guys,
learn
level
that
up.
trick. So there is a method to the madness. So all right, folks. With that, it's
September 17th, you guys. It's my birthday. I'll be 7'3", and I'd love to see you all there.
So you're going to be 37 again, Sue?
Yes, I know. Isn't that wonderful, Dean?
Yes. And then so for my 24 friends that are still on here right now, because the majority of y'all missed it yesterday, put it on your calendar. July 14th. That's my annual trip around the sun.
Gotcha.
I don't know what what.
That's
yesterday was my birthday.
Yesterday was
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah,
I'm thinking you went around the sun.
Yeah, well, trip around the sun.
He's still the
That's
baby
true.
of the bunch, you guys.
Yes, he is.
It don't
He's
matter
the
if he
baby.
had a birthday or not.
Annual anniversary. It's your annual anniversary.
Yes, and he's the baby, so we can.
No, Joe
can
Gibson.
chastise
No,
him.
actually, Joe is older than I am, aren't you, Joe? That's right. Yeah. Yep.